welcome to this video. Today's reading is going to be a collective reading, so maybe some messages in here for you or some for other people, so just take what resonates. Okay, so first cards that we have here are the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I'm getting someone is being very immature with these cards. It almost seems like someone might say something to you that seems very immature, but I'm actually getting it's because this person has this so they say something that's kind of immature, but it's it's not really about you. It's because this person has this with the Knight of Wands, for some reason I'm getting this person has this built up resentment in general, so they have a lot of it's almost like anxiety and just general anger towards the world. So it's they take it out by saying these little disses on people, these little immature things, because they don't know how to deal with this resentment and frustration in a healthy way. So they kind of just say these little rude things. So yes, if someone says something to you that's just kind of a slight, just know this isn't really about you at all. They just have this resentment. Okay. Also we have the Lovers card in reverse and the Queen of Swords. So with this I'm getting that I'm getting two messages, kind of the same, but it's someone is not really they're being too logical about love. And I wanted to say kind of there's two things, because it is important to, of course, use your head. With love, it doesn't have to be this whole thing where it's oh, you just choose your heart and all of that. It's important to also make rational decisions in love and to think about it, intellectually about your partners and stuff like this. But it seems like someone is doing this to an extent where it's really making them too closed off and stuff like this, and it's making it difficult for relationships, romantic relationships in their life to move forward, because yeah, it's they're not integrating their emotions and the I guess the heart side of it enough to where if you integrate it enough, then you can also use your rationality with it. But yeah, someone's just there has to be both, you know what I mean? So yes, that's just a message for someone who's just over-rationalizing things. And so I'm getting it's you might, there's this blocking of the progress or moving forward in your relationships. Okay. Also, some of you, this might be an air sign. You're dealing for sure with maybe a Gemini or an Aquarius. Okay, we also have the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, with this card I'm actually getting that someone is how do I put this? Someone is not seeing maybe externally that they're valued. But what is interesting is that I'm getting this person has a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-assurement, but it's externally they're not getting maybe a lot of attention, or maybe they're not people aren't compliment, their external world doesn't seem there's that much they're not getting that much attention, I'll say, but they have this internal understanding and this internal self-confidence. So if this resonates with you, just keep going, and it seems eventually I'm getting for whoever this person is, it's keep this self-assurement, keep this self-confidence, keep this, understanding and belief in yourself, because eventually I'm getting these little pieces come together to where not necessarily that the whole goal is attention, but maybe say recognition in your career or something like this, or maybe socially, yeah, some kind of recognition will eventually come. But don't doubt yourself and change your internal perception of yourself based off the external right now. Okay. Okay, the next card that we have is Purpose. So, we also have Receive. So what I'm getting with this, someone might be kind of like, okay, if you're wondering maybe like, what's my purpose, you're really going to be receiving a big like message from the universe. It's going to be very clear to you what your purpose is in some way. But also I'm getting like from your purpose, you're going to be receiving something. Some of you, it's not necessarily your career, but some of you might be receiving like money, and this could be with this person I was talking about who like you feel, you know, say for example you're an artist, like you know you're a really good artist. Not that it's per se, like you have other purposes besides your creations as well, I'm getting, but say you're an artist and like, you know, this is very central to your purpose, you want to make some kind of art. It's like maybe right now you know inside like your art is really good, you feel it, you know it, you have this intuition like I'm really good at creating things, I create amazing things, this could sell for a lot of money, something like this. It's like keep this up because soon you will receive some kind of recognition or some kind of money or something like this that will like reaffirm that you're on the right track and that this is your purpose. Also, I'm getting some people might feel kind of like isolated in their purpose in some way. It's like they maybe have this purpose, but you don't have anyone to active, like you don't have a group to work on this purpose with, maybe, like you don't have people to collaborate, like say you have a certain project or a life mission or something that you want to do, or one of your purposes anyway is that you feel like maybe you could work with people on, say like a charitable cause or something like this that brings you purpose. I'm getting you will actually like meet a group of people and receive a better understanding of how you can collaborate with people who share the same purpose as you. Okay, also we have the Imagine card, Never Ending Story, and All That Glitters. So what I'm getting with this is someone is really obsessing over like kind of like these external things or these external markers, or kind of with this all this glitters card, I'm getting like someone has this thought in their head that was placed on them like, oh, you need to have this, or they think they need this or that or whatever, but it's almost like you don't need to obsess or worry about this because it's not really meant for you. It's not really something that like it might be nice and maybe you can get it at some point, but with this imagination card I'm getting someone needs to really open their mind and imagine things beyond like what they would kind of generally, or I guess not like stereotypically, but like kind of what you would commonly think is a good life would look like. Someone needs to take some time to just open their imagination to what a very individualized life would look like for them that is very fulfilling in a way that's just very internally fulfilling. And I get that once you get this vision, once you kind of imagine something else for yourself, then you can kind of put these thoughts, these worries to rest about this thing that isn't really aligned with your highest good or isn't going to be as fulfilling as other things might be for you. Okay, so thank you. That's all I have. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you like a personal reading, please email me. The email for that is in the description of this video. Thank you.